So today we are talking about lines in the plane. The first thing we're going to talk about is slope. Remember, this is change in y over change in x. And the specific formula is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1, where x1, y1 and x2, y2 are points on the line. So for the first few examples, it just wants me to find the slope of the line given through the 2 points. I'm going to label them x1, y1 and x2, y2. Okay, and then I'm going to plug into the slope formula. So I'm going to do 1 minus 0 over 3 minus negative 2. The first minus is from the formula. The second minus is because the 2 is negative. Okay, so what is 1 minus 0? 3 minus negative 2? 5. It's the same thing as adding here. Can I simplify this fraction anymore? No. This is my final answer. Questions on number 1? Okay, so same thing for number 2. I'm going to have x1, y1, x2, y2. And then I'm going to plug into my slope formula. So what do I get on the top? 2 minus 2. And on the bottom, 2 minus negative 1. So 2 minus 2 is, and 2 minus 1, or 2 minus negative 1. Okay, so 0 divided by 3 is, no, because the 0 is on top, it's just 0. Because think about it, if I have nothing and I want to break it up into 3 groups, I still have nothing. Okay. And then finally, for number 3, I'm going to have x1, y1, x2, y2. So then I just plug it in. What do I get on my top? Negative 1 minus 4. And on the bottom? 1 minus 0. So negative 1 minus 4. Negative 5. And on the bottom? 1. Can I simplify this anymore? Yeah, just negative 5. Because anything divided by 1 is itself. So questions here. Okay. So the next thing we're going to talk about are point slope form, which is y equals y, nope, what am I trying to say? Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x sub 1, where x1, y1 is a point on the line and m is the slope. X and y without the little subscripts are just x and y in the equation. Then we also have slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So m is the slope, b is the intercept. Number 7 wants me to write the equation of a line that passes through the point 1, negative 2 and has a slope of 3. So I'm going to make this x1, y1 since it's giving me a point, and the 3 is going to be my m. Then I'm going to plug in, since I have an x1, y1, and m, I'm going to plug into the point slope formula. So I'm going to do y minus negative 2 equals 3 times x minus 1. And on the left side I have a minus -2 because I have a minus from the formula and a -2 from the symbol. I mean from the y value. Then it asked me to have it in slope-intercept form. Right now it's in point-slope form, so I want to go ahead and simplify. So y minus -2 is the same thing as y plus 2. On the right side, I have 3 times x minus 1, so I want to distribute. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times -1 is -3. Then I just want to isolate y, so I'm going to subtract 2 on both sides. So my final answer is y equals 3x minus 5. Questions here? Okay. So the final thing we're going to do is graphing a line in slope-intercept form. Our lines are not given to us in slope-intercept form. We need to write them in slope-intercept form and then say the slope and the intercept and then graph it. So first thing I want to do to get it in slope-intercept form is to isolate y. I want to get it alone. So I'm going to subtract x on both sides. That is going to give me y equals -x plus 2. Okay, so what is my slope? -1. Remember, this is always the number in front of the x. Okay, and then my y-intercept. Okay, so then I want to start off by graphing. I always start by graphing my y-intercept on the y-axis. So I go up 2 and put a point. Then I always do my slope. Remember, it's rise over 1. So really, this is over a secret 1. So I always start at my y-intercept to find my second point. So starting here, I'm going to go down 1, right 1. You always go right. The negative just tells you whether you're going up or down. Then once I have my 2 points, I just want to connect them. Questions on graphing the line?